Hi guys, welcome back. Uh, Today we're talking about a book called Wanna Play a Game by author Alina May. Last week I did a review on her book Better Run, so you can check that out. So this is book one in a duet set. The second book in the duet is, I think, hold on, let me look it up real quick. I should have had this ready, but I didn't, because I didn't think I was going to talk about it. Ready or not. We'll get into that one later. But let me tell you about Wanna Play a Game, and wow. It was a ride. So let's get talking about it. So this was a really good dark romance. It's not one of those stories that sugarcoats everything. There's no butterflies or rainbows. This gives you a happy ending, but yet still gives you the characters' taboos, tastes, personalities. They keep all that intact. So the story basically the story pulls you in and you find yourself questioning why you're here, because let's be honest, we all know this. And I think Alina May is a really good author for making you question things like, oh my god, is there something wrong with me for wanting to read this? But on the other hand, she also does a really good job of balancing those dark moments, or the darkness, with moments of humanity that make you actually feel for the psychos. And I mean, that's what you want in your dark romance, right? You want to be able to feel for all the main characters, and you want them to be able to not quite, they don't have to be relatable, but you want to be able to empathize with them a bit, like you do with any main characters. And I think Alina May did a really good job of making that happen, especially with these characters. So we have your three male main characters, which are Miles, Sawyer, and Ryder. And these guys are not just partners in crime, they're partners in everything. So we have this whole MMM dynamic going on. And to be fair, I'm not usually into that. It's just not something I find that. So when that happened, I was like, whoa. But it was so well done that I was like, okay, maybe I'm not reading these things right. And I like that. I mean, then bringing in Cali into the mix, who had her own whole dealio going on. You in making that work when you have this type of poly relationship already, it was really amazing. Especially how she did it, because like there's always was gonna be this weird dynamic between a relationship like this, and I think that Alina May did a really good job of showing that and showing how these things need to be worked out. And well, normal people would talk it out, but these guys have their own way of working things out. So having them do all that, and you have moments where you're seeing this humanity in these crazy ass guys. Then you have moments of Cali being sucked into the darkness, being well, not just as evil as them, but you can see that she has the capability. And I love that. I loved it so much, because most of your female main characters, you don't get that. So that was loved it. The other thing that really got me is that even though we have these crazy unhinged guys, they still had these moments where, like, Sawyer brought her cat. She knew how much she loved that cat, and he brought it to her. He gave it back to her. So even though they are messing with her something fierce, there are still these little things that created these endearing moments, like the water tower scene. I think that worked so well to give you this glimpse of humanity in Sawyer that you didn't see in most of the book. And while you have Sawyer's unhinged personality, you have Miles, on the other hand, who is this level guy, yet can be completely unhinged when needed. So we have these dynamics and these personalities and all of it mixing together to make this really interesting relationship dynamic, and the book plays on that, I think, really well. So as you're reading, you're pulled into not only Cali's struggle between enjoying what's going on and wanting to run, you're also pulled in trying to figure out these guys who have trauma and issues and all of this other stuff that creates them. So you want to learn more about them. And I just think that Alina May did a wonderful job of building this and pulling you in and working through it. And then on top of that, she adds in the spice. And oh God, the spice is life. Okay, guys. She just sprinkled that in, and it was awesome. if you can't tell, I really like this book. So if you're into dark romance, there are a lot of trigger warnings that go with this book. I would definitely make sure you check those out before reading it. But I think this is one of those hidden gems that people don't talk about. I don't think a lot of people know about it, but it is really good. So I'm going to leave a link in the descriptions to the Goodreads. And if you guys are interested, definitely check it out. If you read it, leave me a comment. I love to have more people to talk to books about, especially these. And I will catch you on the next one. Later. Bye.